April. This is Mrs. Archer with your daily Wildcat Wire news. Today is Friday, April 30th, 2021. Hey, Miss Rose.
It's gonna be me.
Please join me in saying the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We would like to wish a very happy birthday to Davion B., Emmanuel H., and Josh M., as well as Tyler M., Jake M., and Kylie B., who will all celebrate this weekend. Today will mainly be sunny with a high of about 63 degrees. Well, it's Friday, and here are just a few fun facts just for you. Did you know that butterflies taste with their feet? Hershey Kisses are named after the kissing sound the deposited chocolate makes as it falls from the machine onto the conveyor belt. All polar bears are left-handed, rather left-pawed, just like me. Oh, sorry. Our round one battles for Battle of the Books are complete. Congratulations to our advancing teams. The Great Noodles, Groovy Dino Trees, Chapter Chasers, The Brain Gang, Fruit People, Page Turners, and JDGCL. Check out the Bob Google Classroom for the date and time of your next battle. Zoom links will be emailed to you. Good luck in the next round. The ABC countdown to the end of the year has started. Today is B, so you should be wearing your baseball gear. Monday is C for cultural, dressed to represent your nationality. More Spirit Day countdown announcements to come. Let's finish the year with some fun. Picture days are next week. If you have Mr. Wilkie, Mr. Majewski, and Mr. Williams, you will be having your picture day taken on May 3rd. If you have Miss Backus or Miss Hankis, you will be having your picture taken on Friday, May 7th. If you are a remote student, you are welcome to come anytime between 1 and 3, either Monday or Friday. For more information, check the Indian Trail website. So now it's time for our Students of the Month for April. We have in 6th grade from Miss Adams, Alexis C. and Jacob J. In 8th grade from Miss Bishop, we have Micah R. and Haley V. 7th grade, Miss Bolander had Kayla K. and Aiden L. From 6th grade, Mr. Erdman, Allison D. and John N. In 6th grade from Miss Grizzle, we had Jacob J. Oh, you got it twice, Jacob, in the same month. Man, you're rocking April. And in 6th grade from Miss Hill, we had Presley S. and Nathan T. 7th grade from Miss Kopecki, Caleb B. and Adriana M. From 7th grade, Mr. Majewski, you had Giuliani V. And Mr. Majewski from 8th grade, Emily R. And then Miss Paczynski from 8th grade, Emma K. And from 7th grade, Connor B. So congratulations to everybody. As the year starts to come to a close, I want to make sure the last weeks I have with you during announcements are meaningful. Believe it or not, my goal is that one day you look back on middle school and remember some parts of these thoughts on the bike. When I think back to my own middle school, or as they called it back in the olden days, junior high, I don't have many fond memories. My principal was the opposite of welcoming. He was downright scary and completely unapproachable. So if you feel like my message to you are lectures, or I'm repeating myself, hold on to your hat. This one might just be a little bit of both. Yesterday, when I was on the bike, I was riding on frustration. Frustration that some of you are coming here day in and day out and still not putting in the work. Whether it's in person or remote, the work isn't getting done. And I have to ask myself, and more importantly, I'm asking you, why don't you value yourself enough to put in the work that you can be proud of? That doesn't mean straight A's. That means your best self. The angrier and more frustrated I got, the faster I rode. I knew exactly what I was going to say. It was a lecture. Then something happened. As my teacher was doing shout outs, she'd say this person's name and then say, "What's good?" I thought to myself, how does she change her thinking to say that every single time? In that moment, I decided I need to find my own inner Olivia and shift my thinking and start asking, what's good? Many of you were the recipient of that in the last few days. Am I right, Alina? I'm talking to you. I'm making a promise to myself to continue that practice because those of you who answer me made my day. You had things big and small to be excited about. Sure, some of you started with I don't know or nothing, then I said, nope, I don't accept. My favorite answer was, I woke up. And you're right, you sure did, and boy, I'm glad you did. I was reminded there is more right with us than there is wrong. So if anyone cares to ask me what's good today, it's this moment right here. Music is really important to me. It drives many of the things I do. When I'm sad and I want to stay sad, I find sad songs. When I'm angry and I don't want to be, I find that song to pull me out of that. Recently, a friend who's standing behind this camera recommended that I started watching the TV show Zoe's Infinite Playlist. It was a slow start for me, but I've started to like it. And I'm going to preface this with a young Mrs. Archer loved Whitney Houston. There were many a song I would sing into my hairbrush in 6th grade and pretend I was on stage singing backup. I had a whole routine to the song, How Will I Know If He Really Loves Me? It was awesome. I'll do it for you one day if you ask. It was epic. Yesterday there was a song on the show that brought me to tears, and I had never heard it. So, of course, I went right to Spotify, and lo and behold, it was Whitney. The name of the song was I Look to You. The message in that song is that when things in your life are tough or not going how you expect or want them to go, you turn to someone to help you. The song is all about realizing when you need help and then, and here's the key, getting the help. Needing help and asking for help both take tremendous courage and strength. Trust me, I know. For me, asking for help means I'm less than or weak. And that just isn't true because sometimes the things we know in our head don't always tell our heart that message. Sometimes you can't find the words because you don't know how or you're embarrassed. Every adult in this building is someone you can look to. Just ask, email, or simply say 3 small words. I need help. We can fill in the gaps and see what we can do. You have to be willing to not only accept the help, but to value yourself enough to put in the work to make it better. If you were to ask me now when this job is tough and I feel like I can't do it anymore, I can hear Whitney sing, and when all my strength is gone, in you I can be strong. You all are why I am here. You matter to me. Thank you for answering my Google surveys each week, sharing your stories with me. It means more to me than you will ever know. Speaking of answering my Google surveys, last week the question, we had the bookworm, so I had several of you. I was really impressed. Miss Ferris, you will be happy to know that many of our students are reading. This was one of our higher response weeks. In 6th grade, Lexi M. Recommended the book Parker Inheritance. While it wasn't one of her favorites, she did say that if it is a good book if you like stories like mystery, like solving things. Let's see, Jamaria O. in 7th grade recently read Demon Slayer, and she said that is a book, if you like anime, you would like that book, but if you're not into anime, not so much. And then Delilah V. in 8th grade said that she recently read and did a nice review of Pretend She's Here. It's about a girl who recently lost a best friend, so it did sound very interesting, so thanks for sharing that, Delilah. So let's see what we have in store for us this week. Oh, we did this one already. I forgot to change it. That was a Pack Your Bags Dream Vacation. I gotta step this up. Cup or cone? All right. If you were to go out for ice cream, what ice cream would you choose, and would you put it in a cup or a cone? So tell me, what is your favorite ice cream? That about wraps it up for us here today. Remember that today is an A Day. Be sure that you attend your A Day Encore classes. Thank you again for watching, and remember to start each day with a positive attitude, face new challenges, and always rise above. Have a great day and an even better weekend, Wildcats. See you next week.